everybody? Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Hope you guys are having a great weekend thus far. Pretty nice weekend here. Weather is great. Like I said, I've been very busy. I told you guys I was going to be very busy this weekend, and I definitely have been. Yesterday, had a birthday party to go to in the morning. I'm actually about to get ready to go to a wedding this afternoon, so shooting this before I even get dressed. As you can see, I'm obviously not dressed for a wedding, although I should wear my Dukes of Hazzard t-shirt to the wedding. That'd be fun. But yeah, so about to head out to a wedding tomorrow. Got some plans as well. So very busy day and very busy weekend ahead of me. So what are you going to do? But my concern was that I wasn't really going to get to go out and do any hunting whatsoever. I was kind of bummed. I really wanted to go out. I was really wanting to go out to Q-Mart actually today. I really wanted to hit up Q-Mart this morning. That's something I really wanted to do, but I obviously don't have the time to go out there because I have a wedding to go to and get ready for, so didn't have the time to go out there. But luckily, last night, since the birthday party actually ended up starting a lot earlier than I thought, I never really looked to see what time it started. Started very early. I started, well, not very early, but it started 11 o'clock in the morning, which is kind of early. So we were out of there by like 1:30, something like that. I was probably home by like 2:30. I was probably home. So I was home at a pretty good time. And at that point I went, you know what? I'm going to go do some hunting. And I went out to Zern's Farmer's Market. Hadn't been out there in a month or so. Hadn't been out there a little while. Figured I'd go out there and do some hunting and picked up some pretty awesome stuff. All in all, definitely a good day. And I was by myself, wasn't with Sickness Jr. and Miss Sickness. So I was able to dig through some stuff more so than I normally would be, because, you know, I don't try to hold them up too much when they're with me. But I was alone, so I got to do plenty of hunting. So let's take a look at what I got. So first thing here are 6 VHS tapes. Grab these for $2. They were 50 cents a piece or 3 for $1. So grab 6, $2, awesome deal. Picked up some pretty cool stuff here too, and these were a pain to look through. This lady has a stand, and I've always wanted to just dig through her VHS because she has she sells records kind of mainly, and she has this like must be like 3 or 4 tables just full of records, all in like crates, just records, tons of them. But behind her, there's another table, again, like 4 rows of tables with just junk all over it. But it's basically bins of VHS tapes with then junk pile on top of it. And I've never really been able to look through there. They're collecting dust. I swear I'm probably the only person who's looked through there in the last like couple years. Like they were caked in dust. Nobody's looking through these VHS tapes. Maybe people scan over like what's in front, but nobody's digging through these things. So I was like, I really need to get into these. Every time I go to Zern's, I'm always with, you know, Sickness Jr. or Miss Sickness, or sometimes I'm just in a hurry and don't have time. So I figured, you know what, last night I had the time. I had time to kill. Wasn't any kind of hurry. I was by myself. I'm going to dig through these. So was definitely fun. At one point, I knocked a whole bunch of stuff off the table, and it was really funny. I felt kind of embarrassed, but the lady who runs the place was like, don't worry about it. She was really cool. So, yeah, so tons and tons of stuff to look through. A lot of good stuff, but not a ton I wanted to pick up. I wouldn't say that like there were any like overly amazing titles, but there was some pretty cool stuff, and ended up grabbing 6. So was it worth it? Yes, I would say it was definitely worth looking through all these. I may have only grabbed 6 titles. None of these may be like overly fantastic. They're pretty cool titles, but none of them may be like overly fantastic. But it was worth finally getting to dig through there and finally knowing what's there, since for all these you know, for over like a year now I've been seeing this pile of tapes and never have gone through it. So about time I finally did. So all right, let's take a look at what I got. Enough rambling on. So first title here I picked up was Love and A45. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Love and A45. Very cool. I've never seen this movie. I have heard of it, but in name only. I know this movie in name only. I've never actually seen the movie. So picked it up, not for $1. Picked it up for 3 for $1. So very cool. Then I grabbed, this is pretty cool. This is Keeping Track. Again, not for $1, but Keeping Track. Or not for $1 and not for $2 either. I love that previously viewed sticker on there. I will be keeping that on there. I usually keep fun stickers on my Squeeze and Shake cases, like rental stickers and stuff. I usually keep them all just for fun, nostalgic reasons. So Keeping Track, I've never seen this, but I'm definitely intrigued. And then I grabbed a better copy of Happy Together, which I do already own. Patrick Dempsey, Helen Slater, really good good cast here. And I do already own this movie, but my copy, unfortunately, looks like it had been sitting in the sun for some time. One side is totally faded. Like, it's funny. This side's like almost white, and then it's like the front and the back are a little bit less white. But my copy was definitely sun faded. So I saw this. This, I mean, it looks like it's been watched once. It still has the plastic on it. It looks like somebody just slid it open so they could get the tape out. This is an amazing, amazing shape, and a much better copy than the one I have. So I bought another copy. Then I grabbed Night on Earth, which again, I've never seen. This is obviously a previewed 1-year guarantee, $1.99 tape from West Coast Video. Very, very cool. And look, it's in the popular letterbox format. I love that. This shows its age. Grand Prize winner, 1992 World Fest. Awesome. From the director of Stranger Than Paradise and Mystery Train. Very awesome. I have never seen this movie, but the cast intrigued me. It just looks like a fun movie. I wanted to check this one out. If you guys have seen this, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And then brand new factory sealed, I grabbed Elvis and Me, which apparently was $9.95 at one point. Very cool. Got it in a squeeze and shake as well. The TVT miniseries based on the best-selling novel. The inside story of the king of rock and roll and the girl who became his queen. Very awesome. And this here being a, yeah, this is a Star Maker release. I love Star Maker releases. I love the artwork. I just love the releases in general. A lot of them have like special features. This one doesn't, but some of them do, which is very cool. So this is a pretty cool pickup. Very cool find. And it's brand new, factory sealed. That's awesome. Another cool Star Maker release here. I grabbed Fraternity Vacation. This looked like fun. This was $9.99 at one point. So very, very cool. Brand new, factory sealed, never opened. That's awesome. Fraternity Vacation. I've never seen. Iowa's #1 nerd. I don't know what it says because there's a sticker over it. Okay, oh, here it says in the back. Iowa's #1 nerd takes revenge. Wow. Are they? Wow, that's not ripping off Revenge of the Nerds at all. Is that what they're trying to do here? This looks like cheesy goodness. This is like fun. This is going to be so awesome. I don't even know what year this is. I'm trying to find a year. Doesn't say. But, oh, here we go. 1990. Awesome. Oh, my God. I can't wait to watch this. I will be cracking this one open. It's factory sealed, but I'm going to be opening it and checking it out. Very cool. So if you guys have seen either of... Actually, if you've seen... You know what? If you've seen any of these right here... Leave a comment. Let me know. I mean, I've seen Happy Together. Good movie. But these three here, I've not seen a single one of these. These two I know about. These here, I actually didn't even know about these movies. So if you guys have seen any of these movies, leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So some of that has not even been released to DVD, which is awesome. So $2 for that. Awesome deal. Plus, I finally got to go through all those VHS tapes. About time. That was awesome. All right. Then outside, I found a guy selling some DVDs and some Blu-rays. Pretty cool. First one I picked up here for $2 was A Muppet Christmas Letters to Santa. Very awesome. I've come across this one a few times while out hunting around, and it's always scratched. So, oh, it has the Disney movie code still inside too. Not the Disney movie code. The Disney, the DMR code, the Disney Movie Rewards code. Very, very cool. That's awesome. So, like I said, I've come across this a few times while out hunting, but it's always scratched. So this was in perfect condition. I had to grab that. Still has a code inside too, like I said. That's awesome. Then I grabbed for $3 Maniac Cop. This is a great movie. This movie's fantastic. Now, I do already have a copy of this. However, my copy is a different cut. It's the theatrical cut. This, according to what I saw online, is I believe they called it the Japanese extended version, which is extended by like 5 or so minutes, or like 5-10 minutes, something like that. So not extended very much, but apparently a different cut with some, I guess, extended scenes or something. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. I will have to look into that, but apparently this is a different cut than the one I have, and this is a fantastic movie. So I love picking up different cuts of films, and especially when you're picking up something like Maniac Cop. Again, if you haven't seen this movie, see it. It is brilliant, and only $3. Awesome, awesome deal. And then very cool, for $5, grab the Blu-ray DVD, not so much digital HD copy pack, combo pack of Dumb and Dumber 2. Now, this was missing the digital HD copy, which sucks. But because you guys are so awesome, you guys are always sending me free codes in the mail. You guys are always sending me like envelopes and packages and stuff with your digital copy codes that you take out. You take the slip out and send it to me. That's awesome. I save every single one of those. Even the ones that I already have and I give away to you guys, I still save them for this reason. When I'm out and about and I find a copy of a movie that has the Blu-ray, the DVD, but is missing the digital copy, right here it is. I'm not going to necessarily give it, I already used it, but whatever, I'll cover the code anyway. Dumb and Dumber 2. There you go, guys. So since one of you guys sent me this, thank you so much. I'm not exactly sure who sent this. I would just assume Trevor Bang, but that could be wrong. One of you guys could have sent me this. So thank you so much, because I will be sticking that now inside here. And now it's absolutely 100% complete for $5. That is awesome. This movie did suck, though. This was a horrible, horrible, horrible movie. I mean, really, really bad. Dumb and Dumber, fantastic. Even the prequel, Dumb and Dumber, I loved it. Dumb and Dumber 2, just wow. I'm not going to go into it too much, but just I already did a review on this one. This is just wow, bad. But for $5, I had to pick it up. I mean, I'm a completist. I had to have all the movies in the series. Plus, I've seen it, so I had to grab it. And pretty cool for $5. If you got to pick that up. And again, thanks to one of you guys, I completed it. And this is great for $2 a piece, but 3 for $5. So for a total of $10. This is awesome. If we got you guys who are Ninja Turtle fans, you're gonna know how awesome this is. I picked up some original Ninja Turtles releases here. I shouldn't say original. This is from the 2004 series, 2003 series, something like that. Or 2002. I don't know. This is from the second Ninja Turtles series. I always forget what year that came out. Now these are awesome. I do already have the seasons. And I'm going to try to remember this. I'm going to probably forget, so bear with me here. It's been a while since I've really looked up information on this. They were originally, I believe, between 2003 and 2006, if I had that correct. They released a whole bunch of these different volumes. As you can see on the back here, they're all numbered right there. They actually numbered them up until they got to season 3. Then they started doing these 3-point whatever. Season 3 was like that. So they released all these. And they released, I think, everything from season, I believe it was season 1 through 3 got released like this. Very, very cool. I had every single one of those releases. Every one. They're all cool too. Like all up until season 3 anyway. Seasons 1 through 2, whatever. Had these cool murals with all 4 turtles on them. So awesome. I had them all. They were great. Then because I'm a complete idiot, they started, who put these out? 4Kids Home Video. Did this really cool thing where they decided to put out the season sets. They did season 1 and 2. Very awesome. Picked those up. I have seasons 1. I have season 2. Very, very cool. And then they went, nah, never mind, we're done. And they didn't release anything after that. So I got screwed. I had all the seasons. I sold them all. Thought I'd rebuy them again in the cool season sets. And then got boned. That sucks. They just stopped releasing them after season 2. I don't know why. It's horrible. They did release something called season 4, so you may be thinking, what about season 4? The season 4 DVD release, again, if I remember correctly, is actually just the episodes from season 3 that did not yet get released in one of these normal volume sets. Because these volume sets, I believe, covered season 1, season 2, most of season 3, and then the rest of season 3, they didn't release in one of these sets. One of these volume sets, they just released it as season 4, although technically it's not season 4. And then, of course, they had the, like, what, Ninja Turtle Tribune or something like that, and Tribunal or something like that. And then the Fast Forward, yeah, they released those as well. They released those season sets as well, which were, like, later seasons. Very cool. But basically, we got screwed on, like, part of season 3. Like, part of season 3 never got a proper release. They just screwed us. So it always really bugged me that I stopped, or that I got rid of all these. I just assumed I was going to finish off my collection with the season sets. I didn't think. I was stupid. I was still naive in my collecting. I didn't think they were going to just say, hey, we're just done. Or I didn't think they were going to say, you know, we're going to leave season 1 and 2 and then go, never mind, they're not selling that well, forget it. I didn't think they were going to do that. They did, unfortunately, which I definitely know better now. Especially people like Warner Brothers and stuff. They do that all the time, so be warned. So I'm actually trying to collect all these again. Now, technically, I don't need these here. I really only need to get the season 3 releases to complete my entire series. But, you know, I started thinking, I'm going to start rebuying these because it would be really cool to have the murals. I mean, I'm going to keep my season releases as well. But it'd be kind of cool to have these sets as well, just to have the murals all side by side. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm going to start picking these up again when I come across them. I'm going to try to finish these off as well, just to have the cool murals. They're great. And these are $2 a piece, or 3 for $5. So $10 total. Really good deal. These actually go for a bit online. These are a little bit expensive, especially these season 3 releases, because they're, you know, it's rare to have these episodes. So very cool finds. I was very excited when I came across these. They're all surprisingly in good shape too. I was expecting these to be destroyed. They were not, because I do come across these sometimes, and unfortunately I'd say 75% of the time when I do come across these, they're scratched, and that sucks. But these are all in great shape, so I had to grab them. Very cool find, especially the season 3 release, but very cool just in general. And hopefully at some point I'll get every single one of these back in my collection, and I won't kick myself so much because I'll have every single one of these again, and that'll be awesome. All right, so last pile here, and I'm saving this to last because this actually has a little bit of a story, and I'll get you guys feedback on it. There's a new store in Zern's. I actually stopped there for the first time last time I was at Zern's. I think that's the first time I'd ever seen them. Yeah, definitely is. They're newer. They've only been there for maybe like a few months. Pretty cool store. They sell all DVDs, Blu-rays. It's a whole store, just wall-to-wall DVDs, Blu-rays. Awesome. I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, they're like resellers. They find this stuff for cheap online or out and about and whatnot. They buy it for really cheap and then mark it up a little bit. And that's cool. You know, I'm not usually a big fan of resellers, but I don't mind so much if you're a reseller who marks your prices up a little bit. You find something for $2, you want to sell for $4, double your money. That I'm cool with. If you find something for $2 and you're like, well, I'm going to sell for $20, then it's kind of like, then I get kind of mad. I think this store does it a little bit with some like Disney titles and stuff like that. They find like a really good deal on like probably like a Disney Blu-ray or something out of print. They'll mark it up, which I guess, I mean, fair enough, I suppose, but sucks for us who are out trying to find this stuff for cheap. We miss out on that deal. But, so, a good store. They might be resellers, but they're good resellers, so I'm not going to knock them. Cool people who work there, too. In fact, they actually recognized me. I walked in, they're like, oh, you're the guy who's always at Jake's and whatnot. They knew about Cinema Sickness and stuff, so cool guys. So picked up some stuff for them. First thing I grabbed here was the double feature release of El Mariachi and Desperado for $6. Very cool on Blu-ray. I certainly already have these movies on multiple formats, but I did not have them on Blu-ray yet. Love these films. They are great. I grew up on Desperado. I loved that movie. And El Mariachi, great movie. Although Desperado is just kind of a remake of El Mariachi. But great films. Absolutely love them. And very cool to have this double feature set. Great to have the movies on Blu-ray now. It's awesome. A movie I've never seen. So if you guys have seen this, let me know. I picked up Picking Up the Pieces. Look at that lineup. Great cast. So I've never seen this movie. I don't really know anything about it, but I was intrigued. Looked like fun. Looking forward to checking this out. $2. Had to grab it. If you guys have seen this one, again, leave a comment. Let me know about that movie. For $6, this was a good deal. So yeah, I paid $1 more than I would normally pay per title, but it's Disney, so I picked it up. And that is Never a Dull Moment. Very cool Disney release for only $6. That's an awesome find. You know, when it comes to Disney, I'm willing to pay maybe a little bit more than I normally would because it's Disney. They're not usually cheap titles. So $6 for this was a really awesome find. Very, very cool. Definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Look at that. Yeah, so Dick Van Dyke looks great in this. I love these classic Disney movies. And I've never seen this, so I can't wait to watch it. And then last but not least, but definitely amazing. Does this have... Check this. No, it doesn't. I thought maybe this had Disney Movie Rewards codes in it, but it does not. I think this was before... Yeah, this is before the DMR. Anyway, very cool. So excited to finally find a copy of this in good shape because I don't come across this movie a lot, but when I do come across it, it's usually, well, I shouldn't say it's usually, it is. It's always scratched. I've never seen this for like too much or anything like that. When I come across it, it's usually always for a good price, but always scratched. Finally, found a copy in good shape and this complete something as well, which is really cool. It was only $4, and that is The Muppet Wizard of Oz. For those of you who've been watching me for a while now, you probably heard me talk about this movie a few times. Finally, found a copy in good shape for $4. Awesome deal. So excited about that. I hear this movie is garbage. I hear it just completely sucks beyond all belief. But this completes my Muppet movie collection of every single Muppet movie. This was the only one I was missing. And I finally have it now. I am so excited about that. I mean, of all the stuff I picked, well, I was going to say this is the coolest thing of everything I picked up, but no, it's a lie. This This is pretty awesome as well. The season 3 Turtles release. That's pretty cool as well. So these are like the 2 coolest finds of the night. Very, very awesome. But $4 for this, for something I've been looking for so long, that is amazing. That was an awesome, awesome find. So very cool pickups. But a little bit of a story here at the end. Kind of want to get maybe get your guys' feedback. Let me know what you guys would have done. This last store I went to, the new cool store in Zern's, and store, you know, wall-to-wall stuff, the store where people recognize me, there's, you know, really cool people who run the place, awesome store. I saw something kind of bad, and I don't mean necessarily bad that they're doing, just something I wanted to point out, and that is the fact that they had a boatload. I want to talk to you guys about this too. They had a boatload of Disney bootleg DVDs, quite a bit actually. And I saw that looking through it, and I started thinking to myself, should I say something? I don't mean to be a dick. I don't mean should I say something like, hey, you guys are selling bootleg DVDs. What do you think you're doing? Nothing like that. I wasn't trying to call them out. I kind of just wanted to let them know, because these guys seem really cool, and I assumed, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, that they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know they were selling bootlegs. But I wanted to let them know for A, so they don't get in trouble. B, so nobody, you know, comes back and tries to return it saying, hey, you sold me a bootleg. You know, C, I don't want them to get known as the store that sells bootlegs. And D, I hope I wasn't numbering beforehand, but D, I don't want a consumer getting screwed either. I don't want somebody going to buy, you know, thinking, oh my God, I just found this really cool DVD for cheap or that's out of print that I found a copy of. Yes, brand new, factory sealed. That's awesome. And then somewhere down the line come to find out, oh wait, this I bought a bootleg. I don't want people to get screwed over. I don't want the store to get screwed, and I don't want people who are buying this stuff from the store to get screwed. So I thought I'd bring it to their attention. And legitimately, I don't think they knew. They said they seemed very surprised. They said they bought this stuff off eBay and it was marked brand new. And I explained to them, and be warned, guys, be very, very, very warned. These Disney bootlegs are starting to show up all over the place. I've seen them a few times now. I've seen them on places like Listia. I've seen them on, I've seen that at flea markets. I've seen them, you know, now at Zern. I see them all over the place. They're just constantly popping up. And these are extremely well done bootlegs. You and I, who are diehard collectors, can probably notice the difference. I mean, as soon as I look at them, I say, something's off here. But to your average Joe Blow, you are not going to know these are bootlegs. They are factory sealed. They have slip covers. And I'm not talking just kind of crappy printout slip covers. These slip covers have, like, you know, raised up areas. Like, you know, like the name or something like that will be like raised up, or like guys, you know, the face or something, you know, like a normal, like a lot of times normal slip covers do, where there's a little bit of, like, I don't know what you would call it, where it's like raised a little bit. It has that. They just look so extremely convincing. They are really well done. It doesn't look like something that was printed out on somebody's computer. These look professionally done. I've even seen the inside of one of these. When you open them up and you look inside, they have Disney movie rewards codes. They will also have like a little kind of like promotional Disney like little slip that comes inside. They will have those as well. But unfortunately, if you use that Disney Movie Rewards code, a lot of times what's going to happen is they're going to come up saying that it's already been used, because it's just a whole bunch of the same, you know, the same paper put in every single one. It's not like a new individual code put in each one, unfortunately. Obviously, that's not going to be the way it is. So they're going to come up as being used. I'm trying to think of how I could possibly explain the best way to try to look for these are. First off, you're gonna, if you're a big Disney fan and you know your Disney slipcovers and know what your Disney artwork looks like, you can notice that a lot of times there's a little bit of differences. For instance, sometimes the artwork in general is a little bit different than what normally is put out. For instance, like the image on the front, you know, the characters and stuff, may be a different shot. Sometimes there's a banner across the top that'll say, like, you know, 2 DVD release or something like that, that the original did not have a banner on top or something like that. You'll see them. They don't have on top here. Pretty much every Disney movie I've seen, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but every one I've ever seen has a security sticker across the top that says, you know, has a Disney DVD and the name of the movie. These will not have that. And also, if you compare them, if you look really close, you will see that the print job, it's like 99%, or well, maybe not 99, like 90%, like perfect. But it's a little off, just by a hair, if you really look. For instance, like the Disney Movie Rewards logo or the Disney DVD logo or anything like that, any printing on it will not be 100% crisp. If you look at a standard DVD release, Disney DVD release, you will notice that every letter, every edge of everything is crisp. It's a sharp edge from the edge of the logo to the artwork. Boom, crisp. There's no bleed, there's no nothing, so fuzziness. It is 100% crisp. Whereas on these, there's a slight bit of fuzziness. You will notice that it's not 100% crisp. It's pretty darn close. It is really, really close to being crisp. They did a fantastic job, but they are a little bit off just by a hair. And if you really look, you can notice it. So there's that. There's things like certain Disney movies that never had a slipcover. Every one of these bootlegs gets a slipcover. I mean, they want these to look professional, so every single one is a slipcover. There are movies that have never been released by themselves. There are some movies that have only ever been released, like you might see like maybe a movie had like 2 sequels and they would release together in like a set. They'll have both of those separately with their own, cases and their own slipcovers and everything like that. They were never released like that in the first place. You'll see things like that all the time. So definitely stuff to be on the lookout for. These are bootlegs and they are showing up everywhere. And some of them are even harder because some of them have the same exact artwork as the standard release. Some of them will not be a different photo. Some of them will not have that little bar across the top. Some of them will literally be the same exact artwork. And it's really, really hard to notice. You just got to really pay attention and bone up on your knowledge of your Disney slipcovers and whatnot. Pay attention, because if you're not paying attention, you will buy a bootleg. And it's a shame because there's probably thousands every weekend. Probably hundreds or thousands of these things get sold because people just don't know. People are buying them off eBay. People are like, going on eBay and saying, "Oh my God, like a Disney brand new factory seal Disney movie that's out of print or something like that. It's back in the vault now for only $10. I can't believe nobody's bidding on this. Oh look, the guy has like 4,000 copies for sale. I'm gonna buy one." It's a bootleg. That's another thing. If you see some guy and he has like quantity 100 of like the same Disney movie that's like out of print, probably a bad sign. So these look very, very, very legit. These have to be professionally done. I've seen the discs as well. The discs, they're not DVD-Rs. They don't have like that blue tint to the back of them. They are legitimate like DVDs. These are being legitimately manufactured by somebody somewhere out there. They are absolutely 100% legitimate looking, but they are, in the end, bootlegs. These are not made by Disney. These are being made by somebody else. So these are bootleg releases. And this is my dilemma. I didn't know if I should mention it to the store or not. I thought, should I just let it go or should I say something? Again, I wasn't trying to be snobby. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I didn't mean to point it out to him to be an ass. I wanted to point it out to him just to help protect them and help protect their customers. So I said something. And, they definitely seemed surprised. And I hope I didn't piss them off or anything because they're really nice guys. I hope I didn't upset them. But I just wanted to say something to him. So would you have said anything? That's what I want to get your feedback on. Would you have said something? Would you have said to the store, hey, you might be selling bootlegs here. And I don't mean like if you go to like a flea market and you see somebody has a table and they're like all bootlegs, you might not want to say anything then because they probably know what they're doing. But if you're in a store that is a good store, a reputable store, a store you trust, you feel like you can trust the store, you feel like you can trust the people who run the place, and you see that, would you say something? And I thought, I pondered on it for a little bit, and as soon as everybody left the store, I made sure there were no customers in the store either. As soon as all the customers left, I said something, and I did it just to hopefully help them out and help out their customers who certainly wouldn't want to pay like $20 for a bootleg because they were selling these for like $20, which had they been an actual legitimate release would have been a pretty good price, but they're bootlegs. So I don't know. Would you have said something? I contemplated. I didn't know if I should or not. I was really torn between should I say something, should I not say something, and I hope I didn't piss them off. I hope next time I walk in there, they don't, instead of saying, "Hey, there's cinema sickness," they go, "Hey, there's that dick who told us about our bootlegs." I hope they don't say that, but I don't know. I figured I should say something to help out. I figured it was my good deed for the day. I don't know. You guys can clue me in on what you think. What would you have done? I didn't know what to do. But again, I want to warn you guys, be on the lookout for these Disney bootlegs. They are out there. If you find a deal that's too good to be true, it might just be. Bone up on your knowledge. Really pay attention to what you're bidding on or what you're buying. Just really, really, really pay attention because you might be getting screwed. These are just popping up everywhere. I've been seeing so many of these. In fact, I might do a video on them coming up sometime soon because I'm not going to give away names, but one of you out there actually contacted me and said you bought one of these by accident and that you do plan on replacing it. And I asked, you know, hey, since you're not going to need that bootleg anymore, will you send it to me? Because I would love to do a video on it. And you said, yes, you would send me that bootleg. So I could do a whole video showing you the differences and showing you how legitimate they look, how real these look, but explain to you what makes them a bootleg. I do plan on doing that whenever they send that DVD to me. So I'll do them eventually. But just like I said, be careful. They're out there. They are out there. And again, these aren't the typical bootlegs you're used to. These aren't the bootlegs that you see some guy on the street in like New York City selling that are like in a thin case that, you know, covers that are obviously printed out on the guy's computer with a DVD-R that says, you know, the name of the movie written in Sharpie on the disc. It's not that. These aren't bootlegs where you don't look at these and go, those are bootlegs. You look at them and go, is that a bootleg? You know, you question it. And if you don't really know what you're looking at, you don't even question it. You'd probably just buy it. And that's a shame. That hurts businesses. That hurts consumers. That hurts Disney. That's not good. Disney's probably losing out a lot of money on these. And hopefully at some point down the line, they catch the people who are making these really, really, really legitimate looking bootlegs and put an end to it. I hope. But who knows? So, all right, guys, there you go. Again, let me know what you would do. Would you have said anything to the store? I don't know. I didn't know what I should do, but I did say something. So let me know if you guys would have. All right. Anyway, love telling stories. So, all right. So a lot of cool stuff. Picked up a lot of awesome stuff yesterday. There we go. Yesterday at Zern's Farmer's Market. So much cool stuff. Definitely glad I'm out there. Definitely glad I got to do a little bit of hunting since I didn't think I was going to get to do any hunting at all this weekend. At least I got some in and it paid off. Had some really cool stuff. Again, these two releases right here, such awesome finds. I mean, $6 total for this, right? Not even $6. I paid a little bit less than this. You can see like $5 for this. That is such a cool find. And just all the other stuff I found too is amazing. So great hunt, guys. All right, so there you go. So that's it. Like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. All you got to do is click on the little thumbs up tab down below. It takes 2 seconds, and it means the absolute world to me. I really appreciate the support. Also, if you're not already subbed, please do. I do a brand new daily sickness video every single day. Collection updates, reviews, cinema hunting videos, unboxings, looks into my collection, looks into my sickness for cinema on a daily basis, plus bonus videos sprinkled in here and there for your enjoyment. So if you want to see a new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button. You will get one. I've been doing it for over 4 years now, and I got no plans on stopping, so please hit the subscribe button. And also, if you are not already over at cinemasickness.com down below, there's a link. Click on that link, head over there, check it out. I post so much stuff over there, including these videos. All these videos do get posted over there, so you can always check over there for these videos, but I post so much more as well. All kinds of other awesome posts for you over there to check out. So definitely head over there. You can also check out my entire collection is listed over there, FAQ page, what I'm watching, all kinds of stuff, including Team Sickness. All you got to do over there is click on the Team Sickness tab, check out all the great reviews and collection updates and whatnot from those guys and gals. If you like my videos, you're going to like their videos. And finally, while you're there, be sure to click on the merchandise tab where you can purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness hat, a Cinema Sickness button, a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. There's 16 different t-shirt designs you can choose from. There's hoodies, tank tops, baby gears. There's a satchel now. All kinds of stuff for you to purchase. And again, I really appreciate all your support there as well. So there you go, guys. That is it. Oh, and if you notice, my voice is back. Remember in yesterday's video, my voice was starting to go, and it did kind of go last night. Woke up. It's back. I don't know what that was all about, but good news. So, all right, guys. There you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Hopefully, you guys have off tomorrow for Memorial Day. I hope. And if you're on vacation, remember, guys, look for stores while you're on vacation. If you're at the beach right now or the mountains or wherever you might be right now, if you're having a good time, remember, take an hour or something, get on your phone, look up thrift stores, look up pawn shops, take a drive. You might find some awesome deals. You should always be hunting no matter where you are. Even on vacation, do some hunting. So, all right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow on Memorial Day. See you then, guys. Off to a wedding. Ugh, bye.